It is with great honor that I share with this wonderful audience who waited for the last people up and did not go, and I appreciate that I share with you about a fabulous girl that we know named Amy Lederer. Amy Lederer, who we call AIM. I'm trying to figure out how we spell that. I spelled it A-I-N because I figured, is someone who is just so dear to us, and you can tell by everyone who's standing behind me. Before I begin, her beautiful family is sitting right over there, and I want to welcome them because I know that they are beaming with pride, and I share their joy in being here tonight to honor Amy. Your presence makes it a perfect evening for Amy because she loves you so very dearly, and all she does is talk about her beautiful family. They are clearly at the center of her life, and they have been the ones who have done everything to make her who she is today. We've helped a little bit of Giblin, though, and everybody else who's here. I would say that Amy is a pretty popular girl in the Freeport schools. You may know Amy because she's about as involved as any individual in this district can possibly be. I am sure that most of you here have either worked with her on a committee, attended one of her PDs, taken a class with Amy somewhere, or maybe met up with her at a Little League game or a high school play. Amy has served on so many committees, she's been to so many functions in the district, that it would be hard to list them all. But let me try just a little bit. She's on our Inkling team. She began a social committee at Giblin when we started using Sunshine Committee. She is on the Spirit and Character Ed Committee. She's on Site-Based. She's on district-wide Site-Based. She's a building coordinator for FTA. She's a NYSED Leadership Institute graduate and a member of the NYSED ELA subcommittee. Amy is an instructional leader, and we look up to her at Giblin, and we look for her when we need assistance with learning anything, because Amy goes to classes, she comes back, and she turnkeys. Go! We're done. Okay. So anyway, Amy really is our treasured girl, and she is one of the most dedicated and passionate teachers. Teaching is who she is, and it's inside of her, and she was a teacher from the time she was a little girl. Amy started at Columbus Avenue School as a kindergarten teacher, came to Giblin, and she's taught kindergarten, first, third, and now she's a fourth grade teacher. Second grade, you haven't done that yet. Amy loves to travel, and she uses her travel experiences to teach her children about the world, so she fits beautifully into our school theme. Amy, what I love about you, I love that you go above and beyond, that you support your students. I love that you do everything you can for our school and for the children in Freeport. If there is anything that needs to be done, Amy does it. You know, we had a little thing called Sandy, and when it really counts, Amy was there. After Sandy, she mobilized people and supplies to help FTA members and any Freeport employee who needed anything. Amy and the Freeport teachers, thank you Freeport teachers, collected electric blankets, food, firewood, lanterns, space heaters. They donated hundreds and hundreds of things. They delivered to people in South Freeport, in North Freeport, anyone who needed it. Amy was really instrumental and made sure that there was enough for anybody who needed it. Giblin, well, when we went under, Amy was our, we have an all-call system, but of course, it wasn't really working properly, but Amy became our all-call system. She found a way to rig it up in her telephone, her cell phone, that she could get in touch with everybody on our staff. So if I had something to communicate to them that was important, I'd call Amy. Amy would spread the word, and everybody would know. Amy, we just love you, and we hope that you are here to grace us with your beauty, your sunshine, for the rest of, at least till I have to go. Thank you to Amy and her family.
say a few words. I know it's been very long. Don't come near, devils. I started in Freeport 13 years ago, and at my interview, the superintendent at the time, and Dr. Bediako said, "What can you tell us about Freeport except about the population of the kids?" And I said, "I can't. I don't know. I couldn't make something up. I didn't know much about it. But I can tell you that 13 years later, I know a lot about Freeport, and it is my second home. I truly love the people I work with. I love that I spent 6 years at Columbus with the best staff. Go Columbus. And I've now spent 7 years at Giblin, which is truly my other family. As Mandy said, my family's here who I can't really talk about, but my grandmother is 91 years old, and she has come to every class I've ever had to read to them, to instill in my children the love of reading that she instilled in me as a child. And I'm truly blessed that she's here tonight. I thank all of you, all of my amazing friends who are really my family, for honoring me tonight. Thank you to the PTA Council. I consider it a true privilege to work in Freeport. I love the students. One of my kindergarten students walked me down the aisle today. Well, not down the aisle, but down the red carpet today. And I had students in the band, and it's really an honor. This is what I wanted to start with. My first class of kindergartners is graduating this year, so I really feel it was very fitting that I got this award this year. And in the coming months and years that's happening in public education, I hope we all bond together and stay strong to keep public education forever.
I think this letter